Justice for Judith. Today, the man who confessed to killing Judith Mangrum is sentenced to a maximum of 60 years in prison. She was found beaten to death inside a home in southwest Detroit last November. 7 Action News reporter Jim Kurtzner live downtown outside the court where her family asking the judge for no parole. Jim.
That's right, Glenda. It took some time to find this killer. Billie Williams took a plea deal to second-degree murder instead of going on trial, first-degree murder, an almost certain guilty verdict. That would have been life in prison without parole. And the victim's family, in a letter to the judge during sentencing this morning, saying Williams should never have parole.
Billie Williams admitted in court that he went to her home with a weapon with the sole intent to murder her.
Last November, family and friends reported they hadn't seen or heard from Judith Mangrum for several days. Police did a well-being check at her home on Conkle Street, found her deceased just inside the door, beaten to death. Then it became a whodunit, with Crime Stoppers helping to find the killer. It turns out it was a friend who would confess after police made his arrest.
Consumed an 8-ball of drugs. He does have psychological impairments as outlined in the reports. We don't know if it was the first blow that caused the death or the 7th blow.
A sister to Judith Mangrum wrote a letter to be her victim impact statement at sentencing. It was read by the assistant prosecutor on the case.
This was not the first time he assaulted and harmed a woman. This was not the first time he abused my sister. Some people should not be given the opportunity to be around others because the risk of harm is too great. Mr. Williams is one of the people who should not be given future parole consideration.
Billie Williams did not speak before being sentenced.
Mr. Williams, is there anything you wish to say prior to sentencing, sir?
No, ma'am.
You're sentenced to serve a minimum of 30 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections, a maximum of 60 years.
Now the judge sets the minimum sentence, so any parole would come after that 30-year mark in this case, and then that would be up to the state parole board. Live downtown, Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.
Thank you, Jim.